So folks, good afternoon on a wet Monday. Good afternoon from Pinsville. Specifically, we are at the ELWA Junction. Of course, there are lots of changes, that have taken place here already. You see, the ELWA main junction is being cleared. Of course, the PCC is implementing that. So you can see the guys already doing their work. They are rigorously carrying on the exercise. It's being greeted with a serious setback. And so, despite the fact that they're here making sure that this particular point is clean. So you can see from your screen there, the place actually. Thank you so much for joining us. The street is clean. It's on a wet Monday. Everything is in place to get the streets clean up. So that's what they're doing right now. So everywhere is so clean. And in time past, people used to sell along this area, but as it stands now, it's not going to be possible because the place is cleared out by the PCC. So that basically means that they want to make sure that the place is clean and there is a free flow of traffic. So good afternoon from my end, wherever you are. This is LB Online Television, and we are coming to you live from the ELWA Junction. Of course, the clearing out by the PCC is in full swing. Yes, so you might not get a good view because our phone, So this is where we are. Everywhere is clear out. Everywhere is clear out. The PCC has embarked on this exercise to make sure that everywhere, is so clean. So we are at the ELWA Junction. Street vendors woke up this morning, and they were all told not to sell at this point anymore because of what the PCC, to the government of Liberia, has embarked on to make sure that the place is clear. So welcome, share the live video and invite others to follow. My name is Ibrahim Mova. This is LB Online Television. We're coming to you live from, of course, the ELWA Junction, where a major clear out, if you will, is currently taking place to make sure that ELWA Junction has a facelift. So that exercise is currently ongoing. But due to a downpour of rain here, so it's not possible for us to really move around because the rain is really falling heavily. But be it as it may, we thought to bring you, of course, a view of that process currently ongoing here at the ELWA Junction. So good afternoon from wherever you are following. We are at the ELWA Junction, where of course the PCC has embarked on a clean out campaign, and that campaign is intended to clean major streets, of course, in Pinsville. And so ELWA is firstly being affected. I know there are citizens that will, of course, welcome the idea. So welcome. Thank you so much for following. Eric Valentine Pan. My brother, can you talk to us, please? Can you talk to us? Okay, so thank you so much for following us as we speak to. We'll try to speak with a few citizens to get their view on the current action taken by the government of Liberia. I know it will not be received well by other people who are, who come here and sell their goods at this junction. You know, so now that they have been taken from here, it's not going to be something easy for them. It's not going to be something that should resonate well with them, because it's like their own hustling ground. Their own hustling ground, you know, has been taken away. So it's not going to be possible for them anymore to sell their goods. But like I said, it's quite rainy. The rain is so heavy here from our end, and our gadget might get affected because of the rain. But we're still here in the midst of that, trying to bring you, you know, a perfect view of how the junction looks like. The place is actually clear out. The place is clear out, and everything is moving so freely as it stands. So the PCC has embarked on clean the city operation, clean the city. So everywhere is clean. The dirts are being gathered together, and they will be collected from this point. It's not going to be received well by the street vendors and even motorcyclists. So we try to speak with a few of them to get that view. You know, it's quite difficult to even see, you know, car parking. It's a no-go zone. You know, that's the policy. No-go zone. It's not possible for, you know, it's not possible for car to park here anymore because of the regulation. So it's a no-go zone policy. So everywhere is in tight. It's not going to be received well by citizens, that's for sure. But you know, development comes with pain. You know, so the road has been open, but everywhere is so clean. You know, for that matter. Brother, can you talk to us? Can you talk to us? You are one of those being affected by the current action taken by the government to clear street vendors, talking about you people who can sell around. How is it going to affect you as a person? Okay.
So now, when government take away Nana, it will affect Nana.
Okay. What's your name?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. What do you sell? Okay, thank you so much. Good afternoon, ma'am. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Princess Collie.
Sis Princess, how affected are you by the government latest action to clear the street?
We are affected because they're saying that we should leave the street and no perceived error.
Okay.
And then we told them that they play the parking is there where they set up go. And then they get parking so they get parking so. Then they're sending out to place where no parking, so we say we can't agree.
But the government is saying they want to make sure the city is clean, especially the major area like this. You think it's a bad idea?
It's not bad. But they start telling they should be all demarcation day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What do you sell?
I'm selling bread and slingers.
Okay. So what do you have to say to the government about their latest action now?
Yeah, they have to reason with us for now, because now no job in the city.
Okay.
For us to be doing. And some of us are men not working, other are selling on the street there that they were getting our living from our children's school fee, our rentage, everything coming from on the road. So we are appealing to them, then they give us demarcation for us to sell on the road.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we're here at the ELWA Junction to talk to street vendors, people who of course are being affected, and we have a brother here. What do you sell, Francis?
I'm not selling, I work at Jetty.
But how affected are you by the government later action to clear the streets?
I'm very, very feeling bad for the thing the government did to the people.
Why?
You take people from on the street, you don't get nowhere to put them. At least the government don't get the people, then they get in, then they'll find something to do for themselves. Some people surviving for nothing. That they think some people sending their children to school. That they think some people paying their rent. And see there, because you take the people on the street, you want for people to be passing around doing nothing. The men are working.
The government intention is to make sure development comes. Are you aware that development comes with pain?
Of course that development coming, but they want, we not call it one development, you call it carrying the people back up.
What do you think the government should have done?
To create space for the people, to relocate them. Now people market spawning in the well now. They not say how they train to eat.
All right, you said what's the name again?
Francis Gomani.
Thank you, Francis. Good afternoon. How affected are you by the government latest action to clear out this particular junction?
Actually, I'm not affected, but it's a development. I'm happy about.
From the majority standpoint.
Yeah, so but the only thing if we want to do, relocate them, find a place for them.
Okay.
So we thank government for developing the country. Moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Liberia to be a better place.
Yes, and if Liberia should get better, we have to do something like this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great. So, good afternoon again, folks. We're here. Can we talk to you, man? The government is taking an action you might probably see to be strange, or you might be surprised by the government latest action to clear out the ELWA Junction and stop some of you from selling here. How affected are you by the government latest action?
For me, to take people from the street, I'm happy. But I want the government to show a special place for us to be selling. For government to take people from the street to clean the street, I'm happy on it. But that's a fun place for us to be, because the PCC men they say on the sea to take people from the street, someone is stealing. They go in the warehouse, then they out at the salad, and they come and friend the market. For me, my wife and carry they go in the warehouse, they check the poor market, they carry at the hour, they carry at the to be there.
Okay, so what may happen if those people do not sell on this particular place again? What may happen to those people?
For those who are selling, when they pay higher now, if they stay on the road, they pay higher now, they comment action against them.
Okay, thank you so much. You said what's your name again?
My name is Winifred, quite good.
Thank you, Winifred. So we're here to speak with street vendors, people who are affected by government's latest action. This is intended to actually bring development, to clean out the place. So you see the place is so clear. We're still here trying to get one or two views of citizens, particularly people who sell here at this junction, the ELWA Junction. So good afternoon, my name is Abraham B. Morba, and we're here to bring to you citizens' reaction, in the wake of the government latest action to clean out the ELWA Junction. Some of them are saying, well, it's not a bad thing though, but I think they should have been told. That's what they were saying in separate remarks. So we're here still around to get citizen view on the government latest action as it unfolds here at the ELWA Junction. So folks, welcome from wherever you are following. This is LB Online Television. I'm Abraham B. Morba. We are coming to you live from the ELWA Junction. So we're still moving to talk to a couple of citizens, specifically people who are, affected by this policy. We're talking about an effort to clean out the ELWA Junction. So everywhere is so clean. Everywhere is so clean. Maybe for the first time, everywhere is so clean and tight. Or people are being affected by, this kind of thing. Obviously, you expect people to be affected. So we're here to speak with people, especially street vendors, people who sell here at this junction. You don't see them around anymore here since this morning, the 1st of July. So this is an effort to actually clean out, the city. This is something that government has embarked on. So we encourage you to share the live video and invite others to follow as we bring to you a unique view, of what ELWA Junction looks like currently. So we're still here. We're still around, folks. We've talked with a couple of citizens, people, of course, who are affected. So you see the PCC guys are working. They are actually carrying on their operation. Yes, you see the guy there. He's actually carrying on his operation to make sure that everything is in tight. So welcome, folks. Share the live video and invite others to follow LB Online Television as we bring this coverage to you from the ELWA Junction. So we'll speak with a couple of them, we'll speak with citizens, talking about people who really sell at this junction. get their view on how they feel about the government latest action. Obviously, that brings development to clean the city, but they are saying why they were not told. So welcome. Thank you for following LB Online Television, and we are here coming to you live from ELWA Junction. As it stands, people are being affected, you know, by the government's latest action. You know, they are also taking the government to, of course, clean out the ELWA belt. So you see the PCC guy is working. He's doing his work, and that one admirable thing about it is that they don't care whether they rain or not. You know, they honor the rain, doing their work rigorously. That's something admirable. Whether it rains or not, they are here regulating the traffic as well. So it's quite difficult to see vehicles parking. Where I'm even standing, I'm surprised to be standing here because in time past you can't stand to where I'm standing here. That means street vendors and other people will be here selling, so it'll be difficult for you to stand to where I am. But everywhere is so clean. You can open your two hands and even be walking here for the first time. You know, whether or not this exercise will continue, something that of course will be looked at. But this is you know, a good effort. But citizens, you know, are actually having problem because, you know, obviously they will be affected by the fact that they were not told. So everywhere here at the main junction is clear. Everywhere is clear out, of course, because the PCC is doing its job. So welcome. Thank you for joining LB Online Television. We're coming to you live from the ELWA Junction, where we are bringing you, of course, this live coverage as it unfolds here at the junction. So, like I said, everywhere is clear out. Everywhere, the PCC guys are really doing their work. The PCC guys are really doing their work. Yes, that's what they're doing. So to make sure that the street is clear out. This is something, you know, that brings development, but it's being greeted by serious you know, counter reactions from citizens. You know, it's being greeted by citizens reaction as they complain why they weren't told about the government latest action. So good afternoon from our end here. My name is Ibrahim Morva. We're coming to you live. Coming to you live from the ELWA Junction. So we'll speak with few citizens to know how affected they are as they, of course, grapple with government latest policy, you know, intended to clean the main junction of the ELWA. Everywhere is so clean. I mean, very clean for the first time, if you imagine that. But be it as it may, people are still having issue with it because they are affected by that. They are affected. So you see the PCC police officer is doing his work. The Kingsville City Police is doing his work. So they're here making sure that the traffic is regulated. So everywhere is so clean. And everything seems, you know, so good. Dad, can we come to you, please? Okay, so we'll make an effort to speak with the PCC, any of the officers or the director to know, you know, the intention, to also know how long this thing, you know, going to go for. Yes, to speak with them in order to know how long the exercise on the last for. Yes, so guys, everywhere is so clean. Everywhere is is beautiful. A facelift has been given to ELWA Junction. For the first time, nobody is selling around. You know, nobody has a mini umbrella here. Everybody, you know, has been told to leave and go to other red light or go somewhere to do their selling. That's what happened. But it's not something welcoming for them because they are basically going to be affected by the latest, you know, action taken by the government of Liberia. So the PCC officers, you know, are here doing their work to make sure that, of course, everything is intact. So this is the road heading to the Abel area. Look, see how clear the place is. I mean, very, very clear. You know, it's so clear. Clear out to understand that you can't see even a drop of paper, cold water for that matter. So everywhere is intact. So the dirt are being gathered. You know, the dirt are being gathered. A place, one area, I think it will be thrown away. So everybody is freely moving. Unlike in time past, it wasn't like that. But this place is actually nice now. If this continues, I think it's going to be good. You know, it's normally said that development comes with pain, you know. They come with pain. So this latest one is no exception. People will be affected. People are actually affected. But we as you know, is here doing their work and made all of the setback, you know, that has happened. So, like I said, we're trying to make a frantic effort to speak with some of, you know, those affected by the action, the latest action from the government, to get their view on the issue as it unfolds here. So I'm somewhere around where we used to have the Abel parking. You can see everywhere is so clear. Yeah, somewhere around the Abel parking, touring around the main junction. So you can see surprisingly that everywhere is clear out by, you know, the PCC as they do their job. They are here making sure that everywhere is in tight. So good afternoon, folks. This is LB Online Television, and we are coming to you live from the ELWA Junction, where street vendors have been cleared out from the streets, you know, because the government wants to ensure that the city is clean and green, you know, and to do that they have to take some rigorous action. So ELWA Junction and other junction will be affected. And I think the first start, you know, is here to make sure the place is cleared. So for the first time, you're not going to see people selling on the sidewalk that is meant specifically for pedestrians. That's something that could be surprising, but whether or not this will continue is what we want to know. So we hear this. So we here. Do you sell here, man? So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being there, as we of course bring the action to you as it unfolds. So that action is of course the PCC embarking on their work. So you can see that everywhere is really clean. Everywhere is clean and everything here is in tight. The traffic is being regulated for the first time. You're not seeing anybody, you know, selling on the street again. You're not seeing it used to be like everywhere people will be selling, but this one is quite different. So that is intended to give ELWA there be a facelift. So we'll go across. We'll go across to speak with Fuel Street vendors. We'll speak with Fuel Street vendors to make sure that. Can you speak to us? Can you talk to us? So welcome, folks. We'd like to say welcome. Do you sell here? Should I come down and talk one at a time now, please? I understand your anger, but can we come down and talk? You ready?
Yeah.
Yes, it's not about journalists, it's about the situation on ground. What's your name first? What do you sell here?
Drinks.
How affected are you by the latest action taken by the government? Why?
Because it hurting me. How will live? How my sister does support my family? My man working for more. And the more you enter more for more get their pay. And for their market we parking them on. How will make it?
What do you have to say to the government? What do you think they should have done?
They really harm all.
What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do?
They play like they say, they get they are. Even on the market when they put the now. And someone they make them just stay in the yard, he will pick up callers for her.
What are the government supposed to do? What are they supposed to do?
They find place for her.
Government supposed to transfer all to good place.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is JT.
What do you sell here?
I sell drinks.
How affected are you by the latest action?
If you're looking at that when you born your child, when that child go for you, that's how I feeling now. Because now my husband not working, I'm telling I think to send my children to school. I think it's that school coming up there. I think it's hard for them to go to school. I'm a single woman, single mother talking. So Joseph Walker who just supported in him.
So the government wants to make sure the city is clean. Is that something wrong?
It's very, very good, but he not proceeded well with.
What are you supposed to do? Or what
He's
is the
supposed
government
to transfer all of place.
Okay.
He's supposed to put us to somewhere for us to stay. Yeah, but now he has taken us from the street there. They're looking decent. At least he found somewhere good for us to stay. Yeah, some of us who sell their things to go to school. Some of us sell their things for our children in college. Yeah, who sell their things on the street between cars for our children go to school.
Okay, you say your name again?
Yeah, Jeanette G.
Thank you, Jeanette. So we are. Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, good afternoon, brother.
What's your name?
My name is Eric David.
What do you sell here, Eric?
You know, for all we are about to go, we know to change money, but you know.
How affected are you now?
Actually, I'm very disappointed for now, Jeremy. Seriously.
Why are you disappointed?
Because this is what we live, we do for living. Somehow we are in school. We do our own business, go to school, see now, they not getting me. So we are begging the government. I think we can find suitable place for us.
Okay.
I think before you do things, I think find everybody people fail the way them on the street. But for now, see, say today we are not made or dance, send the money. We count the fee to sustain our
If the situation continues like this, what might happen?
There will be a lot of bread, there will be struggles. The struggle will increase. Because now, some of come on the school, no money. Yeah. What they say, let me ask for this. Some will make money, we make our own business, that's our children to school. Some we marry, we get our children to our houses.
What do you think the government should have done?
Actually, what the government to do is what? To find place for us before they open the streets. That was the first thing. That was the first thing. And so do before you open the street.
Okay.
But for now, see, we are downhearted. We never elect him to do the best.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Jennifer,
what do you sell here?
I sell different things. I can sell liquor, I can sell soft drink, I can sell grappy, I can sell biscuit.
Okay, so
different things.
Now you're not going to be selling here anymore if this thing continues.
Yeah.
How is it going to affect you as a person?
It will be affecting my 2 kids and my late brother, and even my family that I want to help tomorrow because I'm not selling on the streets. If I selling around, I will be able to help my family. If they're taking us from here, I have nowhere to go, nowhere to sell. And even if they're taking us from here, you should find place for us. You should find place like a parking lot or different places like the marketplaces that we want to sell our places, our market. But now, nowhere to go. Passing in the street, looking for a place to sell. It's not fair for us. I have my 2 kids, one in the North Street and one in K1. How will I support them tomorrow?
What do you have to say to the government
I'm
about this?
trying to say to the government today, the 1st of July, that they should come place for us.
The government is trying to develop the place.
Yes,
is that something bad?
But in other countries, even in Nigeria, that develop, they get street sellers. They have street sellers that sell it all in the streets.
Okay.
They get people that sell it in the traffic. That they should come place for us. Even if not people that sell it alone, they work on traffic streets, traffic people. That they should help us to sell tomorrow.
Okay.
We are going to pass the blood we are learning from people. They shouldn't be international level to say we are not citizens of their country.
Okay.
We don't want to get that money. You shouldn't treat us. I'm not problem I get with you.
Thank you so much.
Place for us.
Thank you.
Thanks for you.
And so we here at ELWA Junction. Excuse me, ma'am, can we talk to you, please? What's your name? What's your name first?
Annie Topa.
What are you selling to the Junction? What you get sick for? Because it's never say.
I'm never go to school. Never go to school. Because Sophie, what did the paper get there for? The paper now get ready for me.
So you already disappointed in the government?
No study. And I say I will live. And I say I will rent. And I get my own service.
If they tell you to go to red light or Ominga, is it going to be possible? Thank you so much. So we're here at the ELWA Junction. Of course, we are in conversation with vendors. They are actually affected by, of course, no talk to us. Hello, ma'am. What's your name? What are you selling here? How affected are you by the later action? How are you feeling about the government saying I'm going to move from here and go somewhere else? How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling bad because I'm a problem. We are taking our place for all of us.
Okay. So if the government tell you to come back or you don't start selling here again, what will happen?
It will be very bad. It will be bad for we the single parents.
Okay. So what
no job in the country.
Okay.
If you have school graduate, no job for them. No company. The government provide company. No company in Liberia.
So what are you making? Okay, thank you so much. So we're here at the ELWA Junction to speak with. Do you sell here, my brother? What's your name? What do you sell here? Are you affected? Okay, thank you so much. So we are at the ELWA Junction. You want to talk to her, ma'am? What's her name? What do you sell here?
I sell food on the AB Toba Road.
And the government is saying that these people should not sell because they want to develop the junction. How is it going to affect you?
For me, I believe that I sell it on the avenue.
Okay.
Because I'm not saying at the main junction. But for my other surprise this morning, my whole kitchen broke down. And for my kitchen, that way I take my children to see I got 2 kids, one in the 12th grade this year.
Okay.
And you see, you survive when they pay you already.
You might not pay school fees if you don't sell here again.
Yeah.
The government is wanting to bring development.
I agree about the
Are you against development already?
One part here is you should know that before you bring development, you should prepare a place for somebody to go there. We are African mothers, and you know in Liberia, have our mothers, then we the ones providing everything for our children. Our men that are working, even they're working at Monday, Liberia drop 2-3 months before you see 1 month pay. 2 hours services for our children can keep the home.
But everything this morning broke down. I'm so downhearted this morning.
I'm sorry about that.
It reminds me of my father's death. I don't want to laugh with anybody.
I'm so sorry.
I just appointed in the government. It's terrible.
Good afternoon, my brother. What's your name? What do you sell here?
I sell value clothes.
How affected are you by the government latest action?
We are affected because the government not create space for what they say is good already. We accept it.
Okay.
That is good. But taking off on the main street because there's road our cars they use, and then other people are supposed to, move freely. They are going some area places where they feel like fun. But we want to create our space, create a place that will go, that will sell our market. But we're not being vulnerable in the street. Then how will we survive? How will our children survive? Other people are trying to say, selling. And now we're not doing nothing.
What do you think the government should have done?
But create this area for us to be here. And now the market is small for everyone else to go there. And the problem now we are facing.
So what are you recommending to the government? What are you saying to them?
Okay.
What do you think?
What I just say to the Liberian government, what they are doing is not bad.
Okay.
But that they create an area for us to be able to sell our market. Because like what we saw Barring back. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we're here at the ELWA Junction to speak with cross-section of citizens. You see them already in an angry mood, very frustrated as they are. They are very frustrated. So we're here in conversation with them. We encourage you to share the live invite someone to follow LB on television. What's your name?
My name is Vivian.
Vivian, what do you sell here?
I said it was married.
How affected are you by the latest action taken by the government?
To myself, I pay myself.
Why are you not to yourself?
Because I'm not to myself, because I'm not selling, I'm not doing nothing. I'm depending on, I do everything for myself. I'm renting my room, doing everything for myself, sending my child to school.
What may happen if you do not sell here again?
When I say it will affect me, because my son will not go to school again. Because I think I'm depending on, I'm not having girlfriend.
What do you have to say to the government?
I have to say to the government, like, the government will talk for us to dress, so they want to see our market.
So they should still get a chance to sell around. Or maybe, if not on the sidewalk, but across the sidewalk.
Yes. But none of us doing nothing. We are see our men and not working, then doing nothing. I wouldn't want happy ourselves.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Vivian.
Okay.
Good afternoon, my brother. Do you sell here?
Yeah.
What do you sell?
I sell phone.
What is your name? What will happen if you don't sell that phone here again?
But I take care of myself. My mother, my father, I don't live with my parents.
Okay.
I take care of myself. I can sell before I met myself. Yeah, I'm going to school. I need to right now. So if I don't sell here, it will affect my school. It will affect my education. So I want to appeal to the government. I want them to help us, to find area for us. I will be selling there from now.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. So we're here at the ELWA Junction, folks, to speak with a cross-section of street vendors, people who sell here at the ELWA Junction. And so let's speak to this lady. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon to you.
How are you?
Fine.
You are fine?
I'm fine.
Okay. So what do you sell here?
I'm selling drinks.
Are you affected by what is happening?
I'm infected and found what happening.
Yes. Why are you not found what happened?
Because the president said we should leave the street. He not pay no market bidding for us to go there. He said we must leave the street. Joseph Walker said we must leave the street. He's going to show our place to sell. No market bidding for us to sell. He said we must move on the street. Now here they are social. They work for the war. Everybody in black. Say the mayor said nobody must sell. President Joseph Walker will judge the ass and you fucking change the money.
We'll continue that. Thank you so much. So folks, we are here at the ELWA Junction. So you hear street vendors, people who sell here at the junction. The place is so clear out, but in the wake of that, it's being heavily greeted with anger, with frustration and disappointment, from those vendors. They are actually angry about the situation. So we'd like to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining LB Online Television. My name is Ibrahim B. Morba, and of course we were in conversation with those street vendors, talking about people who sell here at the main junction. So they are really affected. Yes, a month ago or so, motorcyclists were also affected when the no-go zone policy, was introduced. And so yes, they have to just live with it like that, because government actually is intending on bringing development. Anytime development is coming, it will always be greeted with frustration, because it got to hurt somebody. So the latest action taken by the government is a serious problem. Many of them, you heard them complaining about the government did not communicate with them. The government should have found place, for them to relocate before, of course, telling them to move. That's what they were saying. So there's a problem. They are actually angry by the government latest action to, of course, bring development here at ELWA Junction. But so the street is so clear as it stands, and everybody is walking freely. But those people who sell here are actually affected by the government latest action. So thank you so much for following LB on television. And my name is Ibrahim B. Morba, and of course I would like to bring it to an end here at the ELWA Junction, following a conversation with a cross-section of citizens speaking there, having their thoughts on the government latest action. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being there with us. So we're here to make sure that we bring you the happenings here at the ELWA Junction. So thank you so much for following LB Online Television.